I was just having a mental breakdown because I feel like I'm doing everything by myself. I feel like I'm the only one to care when things get done, how they get done. Like, there's a lot of stress. There's a lot of stress on being the mom. Because the dads, they don't have to care about anything until the baby's present. They don't have to care about any of the responsibilities of the baby shower, of the nursery, of the registry. Nothing. Not until it's, hey, you need to do this. But even still, it can't get done. I've asked countless amount of times, can you put shelves in the baby's room? Can you put shelves in the baby's room for the closet? Well, when I have time. No, you make time. Like, clearly if I'm asking you, and it's at this point of where we're at, it needs to be done. And it's frustrating because you're not prioritizing it. You're not thinking it's important enough to do as soon as possible. You're like, I'm talking to him like he'll ever see this. I hope he does. This is the reality of a shitty situation. I can only do so much. I have not gone out a single time. I have not hung out with many people. I've not done any of the things that I've wanted to do but work, because I'm trying to make sure I could afford having a child. I'm trying to make sure that this is going to work in the long term. So I go to work, I'm exhausted, my feet hurt, my back hurt. I have so much to deal with outside of the baby that I have to get done before the baby's here, as well as normal day-to-day responsibilities that frustrate me, that overwhelm me, that I have to keep my shit together. And quite frankly, I haven't blown anything out of proportion. I haven't allowed the hormones to control me. I haven't ever have made hormones or pregnancy an excuse for my actions of why I'm acting a certain way. Because it hasn't. I'm at a breaking point because I don't want to be the only person to care whether things are ready or not, how much of doubles we need, how to make things easier, because we're not together. And if we're co-parenting, how can we make it work in the long run? How can we be friends? How can we still build something together for the child? And I had a mental breakdown the other day of just being so stressed with everything. And then I come in here and I'm more stressed because I just see everything is getting more and more real. That I don't know if I'm ready. I don't know how I feel. I don't know how I feel about the situation. That I don't know how I'm going to make it work. that it isn't an ideal situation because me and his father aren't together, that I don't feel so happy right now. And then I come to terms with it today. That it's because I don't have support. That just because we're only going to co-parent doesn't mean that I can't get help now. But I can't get someone to rub my back and my shoulders because I'm in pain. If my feet hurt and I have to go grocery shopping, having someone to be able to help you, because this process of pregnancy isn't so easy, isn't so like, oh, you could just do everything. But I sure as hell haven't made an excuse to not do any of those things, because I've been the person I needed to be for myself, for other people, and for the baby. And he has not. I don't care if you ask me every single day, how are you? How's the baby? I don't know how the baby is doing. At all. I don't know. Do I say bad because I'm cramping? Well, I'm cramping because I'm so stressed out. I can tell you I'm so stressed out. I'm overwhelmed. I'm tired. I have a lot going on. Like, you asking how I'm doing, that would be where you would say, what can I do for you to make you feel better? What can I do to make you not feel so stressed out? Is there something in particular I could do for you? Do you want me to do this, ideas, something? I feel like if you're going to ask, you should do something about it. Not just ask to say that you asked. Because you pay for the baby bills? Yes, because that's very fair. Because you live back at your parents' house. And that is very fair for you to have the only payment you're going to need is the baby bills. Whereas I live by myself. I feed myself. I cater to myself. Everything is under me. So that's very fair. Because look at where we're at. So I think that it is the bare minimum. But he expects to be appreciated because of the bare minimum? No, that is what is expected from the father of the child. I'm so disappointed in myself to let me be in a situation like this. And this is as true and as raw as it can get. I never expected for myself to be in a situation to not feel cared about, to not feel loved, to not even feel like I'm doing anything right, and I sure as hell am. Every single day I think about what's one more thing that I could get done for this child. If that means something added on the baby registry, or if that means something about the room that needs to be completed because it's half done. If there's, what can I do for myself in preparation? When do I start thinking about hospital bag? I'm only 27 weeks, but when do I think about those things? Not a day goes by where I'm not thinking about doing something more. And I deserve that in return. People have given me advice of how much effort they put in while you're pregnant is how much effort that they're going to put in when you have the kids. And that's a scary, scary thought. Because I'm in a very shitty situation. And I feel like I'm doing it by myself. And I don't deserve that. This is what it looks like to be defeated. It's not that I don't want this baby, because I so do. It's not that I don't think that I'm not ready, because I believe that I can be. But it definitely is because I'm in a situation that I'm going to have to be in for the rest of my life. That I'm going to have to continuously talk to somebody who doesn't care, who can't see the bigger picture, who can't step up to the plate, who can't open their eyes and see. Quite frankly, he's acting like a child. And I need more than that. There's only so much that I can do. And I'm just tired. If you have enough time to go out and drink with your friends for dinner, for parties, go drink and hang out with your family, then you can make time to do the simplest thing of just build the shelf that I need. That's the bare minimum. Going out of your way for somebody, that's how you show that you care. And I feel so sorry for myself that I'm in a situation where I'm going to have to be stuck for the rest of my life. I only thought about picking up the camera and recording because this is true feelings. And even if it doesn't get posted, this is how I felt at 27 weeks. The third mental breakdown of this week. I will never stop fighting for my worth. I don't care who thinks what about me. I know my worth, and I know that I'm worth it. And I know what I deserve, and it's definitely more than what I've been given. But it's scary. I'm so jealous of the other people that I know that are together, that have taken cute pictures together, that have, they have a family. I wanted a family. I didn't want to be in a situation like this. And sure as hell not with somebody who doesn't care. And even when I tell them, they just still don't seem to get it. I think it's just the maturity, but it's unfair to me. It's very, very unfair. My back hurts. I was cramping. Wasn't feeling good. I wasn't having very positive thoughts. And I thought the best thing to do would be just pick up the camera and start recording. Whatever came out comes out. I'm not sorry for anything that I said. I don't think I should be sorry for anything that I said. I think I have a right to my feelings, and I'm very validated for how I feel. And sometimes you just have to get your act together. And like, this is the time. You can't be all in one person. Or this. This is what it causes.